This is the Scorecard, where you score the latest sports news and in-depth views. I'm Anton Roxas. On the Scorecard tonight, did the Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce fumble just before halftime? Did that matter to the game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Cleveland matched its best start of the season today with an escape act. Two teams bit the dust in the NCAA men's basketball tournament. Do math and sports go together? JC Macalalag computes. All that and more on the Scorecard tonight, the 5th of November. Now, here's our roundup. In the NFL, yes, Travis Kelce did fumble the ball just before halftime. But the Kansas City Chiefs defeated the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 30-24 in overtime anyway, despite a late touchdown from Baker Mayfield. The Bucs decided to tie the game with an extra point instead of going for a 2-point conversion. The Chiefs won the coin toss in overtime, but controversy arose when officials missed a call on KC's right tackle Jawan Taylor, who appeared to jump before a crucial play. Despite this, Patrick Mahomes' precise passing and Kareem Hunt's decisive 2-yard touchdown run secured the victory. The Chiefs' offense proved unstoppable in the final 70-yard drive, which made the missed call less significant in the end. Mahomes passed for 291 yards and 3 touchdowns despite an ankle injury. DeAndre Hopkins and Travis Kelce had standout performances, and the Chiefs' defense held strong. The Chiefs extended their winning streak to 14 games, while the Bucs suffered their 4th loss in 5 games. Now, for those wondering, yes, of course, Taylor Swift watched today. In the NBA, the Cleveland Cavaliers achieved a franchise record-tying 8th consecutive win by again narrowly defeating the Milwaukee Bucks 116-114. Darius Garland led the Cavaliers with 39 points, including a crucial 3-pointer and an assist in the final minute. Despite Damian Lillard's 36 points for the Bucks and a late-game lead, Milwaukee couldn't secure the victory, suffering their 6th consecutive loss. The Cavaliers also had a close win against the Bucks last Sunday, with Donovan Mitchell scoring the game winner with just 0.3 seconds left. Domantas Sabonis scored the game-winning basket with 0.7 seconds left, leading the Sacramento Kings to a 111-110 comeback victory over the Miami Heat. The Kings rallied from a 15-point deficit, with De'Aaron Fox scoring 28 points and DeMar DeRozan adding 26. The Heat led by 5 points with just over a minute left, but DeRozan's 4-point play sparked an 8-2 Kings run to end the game. Miami's Terry Rozier missed a buzzer-beater attempt. Sabonis finished with 16 points, 16 rebounds, and 7 assists. Jimmy Butler scored 27 points for the Heat, including 15 in the 4th quarter, while Tyler Hero also had 27 points. Bam Adebayo added 16 points on the night his Olympic gold medal banner was unfurled. Rookie Pelle Larsson contributed 13 points. San Antonio Spurs played minus coach Greg Popovich against the LA Clippers today. The Spurs announced last night that 75-year-old Coach Pop did not travel with the team on its current road trip due to an undisclosed illness. San Antonio assistant coach Mitch Johnson called the shots today and will continue to do so until Pop's return. Meanwhile, the Philadelphia 76ers lost a very close game despite Paul George's return from injury. Now, as per Joel Embiid, he's back under league scrutiny after a heated confrontation with Philadelphia Inquirer columnist Marcus Hayes 2 days ago. Embiid reportedly shoved Hayes for referencing the Sixers center's late brother and young son in his criticism of Embiid's failure to play. The Philadelphia 76ers found minor swelling in Embiid's left knee during a regular monitoring of a meniscus surgery he had earlier in the year. The team is willing to wait for Embiid to be ready to play. The NBA will take a break for a day since tomorrow is Election Day in the USA. In the NCAA, Lyceum of the Philippines University defeated San Sebastian College 93-85 to stay in the hunt for a Final Four spot. The Pirates dominated inside, drew numerous fouls, and converted 27 of 38 free throws. Coach Gilbert Malabanan emphasized attacking the basket due to San Sebastian's lack of shot blockers. Renz Villegas and Ato Barba led the scoring with 25 and 20 points respectively. Now, LPU needs to win its last 3 games to secure a semifinal spot. The Stags' record fell to 4-11 and they're now out of the Final Four race. T-Mac Ongotan and Basti Valencia led Arellano University's comeback in the fourth quarter to give the boot to Jose Rizal University 81-75. Ongotan scored 10 of his 17 points and Valencia added 8 of his Game 5 25 in the final quarter. The victory secured the Chiefs a spot in the Final Four discussion with a 6-9 record. AU still has a chance to enter the semifinals if they sweep their last 3 games. JRU's 4-win and 11-loss record takes it off the Final Four for good. The Asian Senior Beach Volleyball Championships got underway today at the New Valley Sandcourts in Santa Rosa, Laguna. Alas Pilipinas faced a tough start with both two teams suffering straight sets defeats. Iran's Saliminje Boron Baman and Kazedikte Abol Hassan defeated Roniel Rosales and Edwin Tolentino 21-8, 21-10. While Indonesia's Kaiser Josephine Selvina Anastasia and Melinda Novita Sari Devi beat Alexa Polidario and Jen Gaviola 23-21, 21-15. The Philippines still has 2 men's teams and 2 women's teams pairs in the main draw, including Southeast Asian Games bronze medalists Ranran Abdilla and James Buitrago. The Philippines triumphed over Hong Kong with a 9-2 victory to complete a sweep of the East Asia Baseball Cup and achieve a remarkable 5th consecutive championship at the Villages Sports Center in Clark, Pampanga. Romeo Hasmin's stellar pitching and Mark Manaig's 3-run homer sealed the decisive 5-run 8th inning. The win underscored our country's dominance in the biennial event organized by the Baseball Federation of Asia and secured our team's spot in next year's Asian Championships. Hasmin was named MVP for his outstanding performance. In this last game alone, he allowed just 1 run in 4 hits, struck out 4 batters, and deftly escaped a bases-loaded situation in the 4th inning with a double play that thwarted Hong Kong's comeback efforts. And that's our roundup for tonight, the 5th of November. When we return, we'll see what makes this all-green JC Macalalag tick. So watch out for that right here on The Scorecard. We are here with one of Coach Topex Robinson's most trusted players, 3rd-year wingman, JC Macalalag. JC, maraming salamat.
Thank you, Sir Anton.
Thank you for guesting here on The Scorecard. So, nakasabi ko lang, ikaw yung isa sa mga talagang binibigyan ni Coach Topex ng tiwala. As in, you've started every game this UAAP season. What role did Coach Topex give you ngayong season 87 as you try to defend your championship?
I think nag-start naman siya ng season 86 pa. We all know naman na we have Mark Nonoy, Evan Nele na scorer. So, my priority was to defend yung mga star players ng ibang team. And I think until now, season 87, ganun pa rin yung role na nabigay sa akin ni Coach. And having that trust from Coach Topex talaga, siguro sobrang grateful din ako. Knowing na naglalaro ko sa UAAP ngayon under Coach Topex, Coach Caloy, Coach Gian, and all the coaching staff. So sobrang grateful ako for the opportunity.
So yung role mo, sinabi mo, depensa. Who are the toughest players like that you've had to match up with in terms of trying to lock down an opposing team's best player? Who are your toughest matchups in the UAAP?
Ito, season 84, Ito was Jerome Lastimosa talaga. Sobrang shifty niya. Tapos, nandun din yung yung kumbaga, yung experience niya playing sa UAAP for a long time na. So I think nung rookie year ako, dun ako medyo nahirapan, defend talaga siya. Tapos mas maliit din sa akin, so yung speed, may advantage siya, ganun, movement. And siguro this season, I think si Maymay. Kailangan talaga.
Iba rin, ibang klase rin si Maymay. Nag-abot ba kayo sa LSGH?
Hindi. NCAA junior siya, tapos ako nasa Passerelle team pa. So,
okay. JC, nanggaling ka sa isang Lasallian school in high school, LaSalle Green Hills. Before you went to Taft, and I read that it was your dream school, pero bang ibang mga schools na nag-recruit sa'yo at paano ka nag-decide na eventually that you would join the Green Archers?
Actually, during that time, kasi nag-1 year ako sa NCAA, and then after that, nag-pandemic.
Okay.
So, yung exposure for us players, syempre nawala.
Yeah.
Nag-stop yung basketball. Pero during that time, kinakontak rin naman ako ng other schools like CSB, BEDA, and UST. Tapos, yun, DLSU.
Okay. Nabasa ko rin na pangarap mo mag-civil engineering, and right now you're taking up business. Bakit civil engineering? It's a tough course, very demanding. Student-athlete ka. Why civil engineering?
Ever since naman when I was a kid pa, my dad kasi is an electrical engineering. So yun, nakita ko kung paano yung work niya. From there, parang sabi ko, gusto ko rin mag-engineering kasi I love math din. So then I-start.
Ganun. Hirap mahirap yun and I think it's rare for an athlete na mahilig sa math.
So yun.
Okay, JC, every time I ask people about you, sabi ko, ano ba laro ni JC Macalalag? Ay, lahat. Kaya na lahat. Drive, tira, depensa. Saan mo ba minomold yung laro mo growing up? What type of influence did you get with regards to playing basketball?
Well, ina-idolize ko talaga si Lebron. Pero hindi naman yung moves niya yung ina-adapt ko. Tinatry kong i-adapt yung playmaking skills niya and how we reach the game. Siguro din, I wanna improve my playmaking skills din. Kasi I know na malaking help siya for me as a player. And siguro from there, mas gagaling ako once na makuha ko yun sa asset ko as a player.
Sa history ng LaSalle basketball, kilala yan as a team and with players who have that animo swag. Mga panahon pa ni Mac Cardona wearing the headband, the long socks, Joseph Yo, and then dumating sina Jeron Teng. Ngayon, may JC Macalalag na. The way you carry yourself, yung persona mo, ang lakas ng dating eh. Yun yung sinasabi ng mga tao online and when they watch you play live. Is that part of you knowing the history of LaSalle basketball? Saan ba nanggagaling yung persona mo na yun nga, lakas ng dating at yung animo swag is there?
Well, I think siguro factor din siya. And I know rin may background yung LaSalle na being swagger, gano'n. And siguro yung kaya rin ako medyo nagkakaroon ng confidence this season is because of the coaches. I mean, yung trust na binigay nila for me during the preseason, I mean, doon na-build yung confidence ko as a player na naladala ko ngayon sa UAAP.
Okay. Aside from basketball, ano pa yung ibang mga hilig mo? What do you see yourself doing in the future?
Basketball.
Kasi alam ko, minsan nagmo-modeling ka rin eh.
May times na may opportunity na ganun eh. Siyempre, tinatry ko rin parang experience yung mga bagay na ganun. Try to go out of my comfort zone din. And I think nakakatulong din siya sa akin as a person naman. Parang yung publicity ko, parang nakakatulong sa akin na mabuild yung confidence ko, not just in basketball but also as a person na rin.
Okay, lastly, JC, this year obviously the goal is to repeat as champions. But LaSalle is already building towards the future. May Jacob Cortez na parating, may Baklaan na parating. So for you, are you thinking about that, knowing that LaSalle could become a dynasty once again?
Well, sobrang excited din ako na makalaro sila and play with them next season. Pero I think nagpo-focus din kasi yung team namin more on the present, which is season 87. And siguro after this season, hopefully maganda yung result. And then we go season 88, and then from there, tignan natin kung saan dadating yung DLSU.
Alright, well, we're very excited for the future. JC, thank you
sir.
so much for the time here on the Scorecard, and good luck this season.
Thank you, sir, Anton, for having me.
Alright, we have JC Macalalag of the DLSU Green Archers here on the Scorecard.
When the scorecard returns, be sure to keep your eyes on the prize. Welcome back to the scorecard. It's time to keep your eyes on the prize. We'll break down the upcoming matchups to deliver key insights that might just give you the edge that you need to stay ahead of the game. Get ready for an exciting clash in the PBA 2024 Governor's Cup Finals tomorrow, November 6, 7:30 p.m. at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. It's Game 5 between TNT Tropang Giga and Barangay Ginebra San Miguel in a series tied 2-2 in the best of 7. Ginebra tied the series against TNT with a decisive 106-92 victory. Justin Brownlee was the standout performer, scoring a staggering 34 points and showcasing his leadership. He was well supported by Stephen Holt and Maverick Ahanmisi, both contributing 18 points apiece, while Japeth Aguilar also added 18 to the mix. Ginebra displayed remarkable offensive efficiency, shooting 57% from the field, a stark improvement from their earlier games where they struggled to breach the century mark. Coach Tim Cohn emphasized their ability to hit crucial shots under pressure, a factor that could be crucial again in Game 5. Now over on the other side, TNT's Ronde Hollis Jefferson, who was named Best Import, led his team with 28 points, while Calvin Oftana scored 26. However, the Tropang Giga's success will heavily rely on tightening their defense and limiting turnovers, something that plagued them in Game 4 with 10 mistakes in the first half alone. Justin Brownlee and Ronde Hollis Jefferson, both players, are the backbone of their team's offense. Brownlee's versatility will be crucial for Ginebra, while Hollis Jefferson's athleticism and playmaking bring TNT the edge they need. Defense and rebounding are also going to be vital. Ginebra showed their grit in the second half of Game 4, controlling the boards and limiting TNT's fast breaks. Expect Ginebra to rely on pick-and-roll plays to maximize Brownlee's scoring, with Holt and Ahanmisi ready to stretch the floor. As for TNT, they'll look to move the ball swiftly and exploit any defensive lapses, aiming to create open shots and use their speed to their advantage. As we gear up for this crucial Game 5, both teams have showcased their strengths and weaknesses. Ginebra aims to ride the momentum from their Game 4 victory, while TNT will look to regain their early series dominance. Brace yourselves for an exhilarating showdown. And that wraps up tonight's thrilling matchup, so you can keep your eyes on the prize. Now before we go, think on this. From legendary LA Dodgers manager Tommy Lasorda, he says, the difference between the impossible and the possible lies in a man's determination. And with that, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you again here tomorrow on The Scorecard, where sports is our business and business is our sport, right here on the Billionaire News Channel. My name is Anton Roxas. Have a blessed evening. Good night.